From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, a rematch of Super Bowl 56, and it should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys responded well to their season-opening loss, winners a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work out in his game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Ferris. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Now Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Jackson. That is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Rams first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Ferris. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action with Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Rams first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and
They'll keep it on the ground. McCray. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This one into the hands of Burton. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. Burrow will throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
It's now second and 10.
Burrow looking to pass. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. Now to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
again, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Bengals first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the Rams' 11-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Coverage by Andrew Phillips.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now 3rd down and 7. As they've got it as we resume action. Jackson now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Rams.
Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want the Thursday game early in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 35.
That's good.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Burrow. Able to get away. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score.
14. Bengals.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Rams offense and Puka Nacua are ready to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Oh, and Nelson spaced that way. And he's got a Bengals first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Burrow. He's got Burton here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Up the middle they go. McCray. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 8 yards out, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Now it's Jackson.
At the 47.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Rams.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looks right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Here's Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Play action. Now Jackson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Puka Nacua with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Burton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
4-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime
Our
report.
spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. This a big play early in the ball game. The Titans are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
35-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Well, not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Jackson now off the bootleg.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. It's caught by Randall. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Now it's Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Now he's going to step up and run.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Burrow looking to pass. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pressure comes and down he goes.
They'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Here's Burrow. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Rams to take over. They were 7-point winners a week ago, and they lead by 7 here as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 41.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. Ferris.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
At the 37-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Rankin. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night.